Hey guys, good morning and welcome to AskSpot Office Hours live help sessions. So this is the place where you can ask quick questions regarding AskSpot and get live help. So feel free to unmute your mic or just simply type in your questions. For today, we will also be covering a setup for a mortgage calculator chatbot. So you guys will be building alongside me with this today's session topic. Good morning, Dimitri. Hey, Steve. Nice to see you here. Noel, good morning. And we have Keith also on the call. We have also Connie joining us right now. Great to see you guys. Hey, Dave. Good morning. Thanks for joining. Just let me know, guys, anytime if you have any questions, feel free to stop me, okay? So I think let's go ahead and dive into today's topic. So let me exit out of this view. Okay, there you go. So for today's topic, we will be building an AI tool. We will be setting up an AI tool inside AskSpot. And we will be getting it from this helpful tool called API Ninjas. So it's completely free. You have, I think, 1,000 credits free per month, I think. Let me just, yeah, there you go. So you have 10,000 actually API calls free. You don't need to sign up or anything. You'll be able to use this tool exactly without signing up. Let me just put the link in the chat so you can explore that as I build the AI tool. So our goal is to create an AI tool that can be connected to any chatbot, any canvas, any spotlight that you have. And this one is particularly for businesses in real estate or mortgage lending. So this AI tool that we're building today will empower the chatbot to move beyond the simple Q&A. And with this, it can provide instant personalized financial calculations for users. So we will be building what I call a mortgage calculator AI, okay? So first, we will start by navigating here on the AI tools section. So this is a brand new feature that was just launched just a few weeks ago. And as you can see, we have a few already made templates in here. So you can create one from scratch if you want. You can create one from template. As you can see, we have weather, we have news, currency converter. This one's mortgage rates, get the current mortgage rate data, and then the stock price. So get real-time stock market prices for companies worldwide. And if you use a template, all you need to do is connect your API key and you're good to use it. You'll also see the guide right here on how you can set up this API right here. So let me go back and start new. So for this one, we will be creating an entirely new AI tool. So if you're creating a new one, you can select custom API tool, connect to any external API with custom configuration. So let me just click on that. And as for our tool name, let's make it basic, mortgage calculator. Okay. And then the description tells the AI what your tool does so that it knows when to call it. So for our description, maybe let's just say this tool calculates detailed mortgage and home financing payment information. It returns monthly, annual, including interest based on the user's loan details. Use this when a user asks about mortgage payments, affordability, or financing calculations. There you go. And let's click next. Okay. So for our custom API configuration, we will get this from API Ninjas. So let me just go ahead and find that mortgage calculator. Oh, there you go. Mortgage calculator. Okay, so as you can see here, this API provides detailed mortgage and other home financing payments information. It uses the standard mortgage calculation formulas to calculate interest and monthly or annual payments. So we will be getting our parameters from this page right here into AskSpot. So we're not just tied to this API. We have a few popular APIs available in here that you can test and try to set up inside your AskSpot account. Even if you're on the free version, it's super easy to set this up. As you can see here, we have a wide list of APIs available. Okay, so let me go back to AskSpot. So where's my, okay, it's this one. This is the link that I need. And then for the API configuration, request URL, it's that one, HTTP method, get. Okay, that's fine. And then next is query parameters. Oh, sorry, let me just enter my headers right here. So I think for my headers, that will be the API key. So that will be the API key that you'll be getting from API Ninjas. So let me just go here and then API key, X API key, copy that, paste that right here. And then for the value, that will be here on my account. Let me just get that. Okay. And go back here. Oh, didn't get that. 1 second. Let me try and copy that. There you go. Okay, there you go. Next, let's add the query parameters. So with this one, we will be defining all the inputs that the API can accept. So we're going to be adding these parameters right here to AskSpot. So let me just do that right now. First, we will be, let's get the interest rate. Oh, where am I? Where am I? There you go. So for the key is the interest rate. Okay. And then for the value, I think it should be a string actually. Or for the type, it should be a string. And then nope, let's set that to dynamic. And then this should be our description. So this annual interest rate provided by the user is, they've been provided us with this example, and this is also our card field. Then let's just add another parameter. Okay, so we will be getting loan amount for that, parameter name, and then type is string, that's fine. And then turn this to dynamic. Describe what this dynamic parameter does. It will be the principal loan amount provided by the user. And next parameter, we have the home value. Okay, and then type is string. And for our description, let me just put this. Okay, total home value. Used if the user provides property price. Okay, next parameter is down payment. Let's get that. Okay, dynamic. And there you go. And for our parameter number 5, let's get duration years. Okay, and then put this to dynamic again. Okay. Next, I think we have 8 parameters, right? So monthly HOA, this will be the monthly homeowners association fee, and this will be optional. Okay, if mentioned by the user. And then parameter 7 is our annual property tax. And then this one is also optional. You don't really need to have this. Lastly is our annual home insurance. There you go. And this one will be dynamic. And this is optional. Okay. So you see. Okay. Seems like everything's in place. Now let's try Click next right here. And then as for our system prompt, this one will define how the AI should behave and respond for this specific tool. So this is entirely optional, but it is helpful to add a system prompt for the AI behavior. And click create tool. Okay, there you go. So we have created our custom API tool. Now you can connect it to any chatbot, any spotlight or canvas that you may have, and you see that pull right here. As of the moment, no chatbot connected. Are you using a paid version of API Ninjas? I see there's a free plan, but it only covers 10K calls per month. I am using the free version of API Ninjas. Yeah, it only covers 10,000 calls per month, but if you're just testing right now, I think that's already a lot of calls per month. Would you suggest get the developer version of API Ninjas instead of using the free? Use the free one for now. Sign up for the free one for now, and then play around with it. Try setting up the API tools or the AI tools in AskSpot, and then once you get like a lot of traffic on that chatbot where it's connected to, I think that's when I'll upgrade in that case. I mean, 10,000 calls is already a lot um, for the API. So let me connect this to a chatbot. So let me go to my businesses and create one, build a bot. Okay. For that. All right. And chatbot. Okay. Calculator bot. Then description, and then we just use the pre-fill data right here. I want the AI to pre-fill some of the data already. It's creating. There we go. Now, yeah, we need to add at least one resource before we can see our chatbot and connect it. So let me get a knowledge base for this one. Let me just use this general one, I think. Okay. So this one, some buying basics, what are pre-approval. Okay. There you go. So that the chatbot can pull this when answering common questions. Okay. And add above data to chatbot. All right. Now let's go to our settings. And let's go to AI config right here. So over here on the list of AI tools is where you can connect and test the API tool that we just created. Let's click connect here. Okay, connected tools one. Now for the system prompt, let me just change that. Also, let's update that and paste this. So this is the prompt that I will be using that's specific to the goals of this chatbot. Your main role is to guide users with information about mortgages, home affordability, and financing. But I made it very specific to always confirm with the lender for the exact terms. We always need to put discretion like that. Now let's click Save Changes. Okay, there you go. So now that we have it right here, let's try to calculate now. Welcome, I can help you calculate your mortgage payments. Let's get started. Okay, so just ask a question from here. What are the monthly payments on a $450,000 loan on 6.8% interest for 30 years? Okay. Okay, there you go. So, based on your loan details for 450,000 loan, your estimated monthly mortgage payment would be approximately 2,934. Okay, so it was able to provide us the mortgage calculation. You can add more to this if you want. You can You can ask the chatbot also to provide like a breakdown why on how it got this exact monthly mortgage payment. But yeah, that's how you set up an AI tool inside AskSpot and connect it to a chatbot or to your bots inside AskSpot. Any questions maybe that we have? The lowest price one is $59 per month. Wondering how we can make I have suggestions for using this that you've already made for others. I mean, it's a pretty brand new tool, Connie, so I don't think I can provide advice on that. And I mean, it was just launched last week, so now I think we're still in the testing waters, right? We're just testing the waters for now. And they've asked, could you get the real-time interest rate? I think you can. I think we have that right here. One second, create AI tool, and from template, get current mortgage rate data. So continue. Okay, next. So this tool is used to get current mortgage rate data, including 30-year and 15-year fixed mortgage rates. This one's already a template, so you can just quickly set this up, Dave. All you need to do is use this template and then just put your API key right here. You don't need to edit anything. You don't need to add query parameters or add a new header. Just enter your API key and then click next. Oh, letting me 1 second. Let me try it. Putting my API key. Okay, there you go. Now click next. And then you can also leave this blank. That's fine too. And click create tool. So now you can now use this API to get the current mortgage rate data. Can you use them together in one bot? Yeah, I think we can. I haven't tested that yet, but yep, I think that's possible. You can use them together in one bot. Robin says, I played around with it and didn't get it to work. And so I'm so glad you did this training today. Thank you. Yeah, Robin. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of testing also, of course, in building. It's a pretty complex, it's a pretty complex setup for our bots here in AskSpot. So yep, I'm glad you were able to try that. Dave, I would try to test that, try to use them together in one bot, see how the output is, see how it works. So I mean, here in Aswa, it's all about, going in and doing it. So that will know if it's possible. Let's see. Any other questions, maybe? Mhm. Right, here's a few ones that I already set up. This one's a dictionary API. The demographics, there are a few cool ones from API ninjas that you can use and set up inside AskSpot. We have also a trivia one in here. It's called a trivia API. So you know how we create bots in AskSpot by uploading like a series of trivia questions using a CSV file. Now you can just connect the trivia API so that you'll get a random, trivia question and answer. I think for the premium users, they'll have access to 100,000 trivia questions. Free users have access to 100 trivia questions, which is also a lot in here. So we've got a few categories already in there. Yep, it's really awesome too. Any other questions maybe before we wrap up the call? I think we're good, right, guys? I'll also be so yeah, I think if there's no any other questions, I will also be putting a recording of this live session on the school community so that you can go back and see if there's anything you missed. And that's it. That's it for our Thursday live help call. I really appreciate you all guys for joining and have a great Thursday. Bye-bye.